This video is brought to you by eToro. Now, you may have seen that eToro sponsor a number of Premier League clubs. Now, if you don't have time to invest, you can use eToro's CopyTrader feature, copy top performing investors, so when they make a trade, you make the same trade automatically at no additional cost. Then click the link in the description and get on it right now.
Welcome back to AFTV. I've got Deluded Gooner with me. Been smashing through these fan accounts and speaking to everyone. It's painful, man. It's hurting me. And as if it ain't bad enough, like I said previously, we're going into tier 4 now. Christmas is on the horizon, and Arsenal are just killing me, bro. I don't know what we obviously lost 2-1. I don't know if you've got any thoughts, Deluded, bro. Talk to me, man. What's going on?
Where do we start? It's the same old, really and truly. It's the same old problems that persist in our team. It's the same old historic issues. You know, we've had no specific to Arteta. There's no DNA. There's no blueprint. Players don't have any ideas away from Arteta. Again, only a certain amount of players want to stand up to be counted. You know, I'm seeing David Luiz, I'm seeing Saka, I'm seeing Maitland-Niles. They actually done okay. You know, why are they playing better than all of these attacking players? Why are they having more of an effort? We have no ideas. We're panicking as a football club. This is why we're in the positions we've got. You look at Everton. They looked like a team that was scared of letting their manager down. They looked like a team that was fighting for a collective goal. We've got a manager who clearly is out of his depth at the moment. We've got players that don't know how to fight, can't fight or won't fight. We hear that they're arguing with each other, but just not showing any fight on the field. We're actually seeing them fight each other on the field. Again, the midfield pivot, what's going on there? You know, Arteta was a midfielder. I know he's been given a short straw because of injuries, but there should be a basic fluidity. You know, a lot of people give Arteta these excuses of it's not his team, it's not this. How many of those players are Carlo Ancelotti's team or anyone he brought? You know, we talk about creativity. Look at Davis. You know, I'm not saying Davis is a good player, but Everton are not sitting here. They found a role for him. You know, we're talking about injuries and players missing out. They're missing injuries. They're a team and a club that want to go places. We don't. You know, it's the same old stuff we said against Wolves, bro. It's the same old stuff we said against Spurs, and it's not going to improve. You know, there's going to be a new manager. There'll be new sets of players. The one variable is the Kroenkes. You know, Arteta, we can have our problems about him. You know, clearly there is. The players as well. But we've been down this road, and until we get this man that owns this football club out of it, it's a problem. It is a problem because the mentality, forget the spending, the mentality needs to come from the top, and it's not there, bro. And it's killing me now.
Agreed. I think it's the same old. You said it perfectly there, bro. It's like, and what you touched on there, man, they've got injuries. They got players out. We talk about we got players out, but still, we can never show the reaction. It's just exhausting. Like, it is. It is the same old, man, and it's very frustrating. I want to know if was there any positives that you took from it? Obviously, we had Martinelli come on. I don't know. Yeah.
Shout out to the young G Martinelli, and I think it speaks volumes that we rely on Saka and we're relying on a 19-year-old Martinelli who isn't fit to give us some hope. You know, that speaks volumes to me. You know, that's the only positive, I guess, in that Martinelli's fit, but there is no positives. We heard we need to fight. We heard we need 3 points. What fighting did we show? Again, incredibly reactive. We're reacting to things, and one thing I get annoyed in, I don't mind losing. Not that I want to, but if you're fighting and they're the better team, fair play. Yeah. We're handing 3 points. We're reactive. You know, we were reactive in those first 20 minutes. We heard we need 3 points. Where is the fight? We know going against Everton, statistically, they're up there for possessions. More relevant, they're up there for crosses. We've conceded from 2 set pieces. As much as I like Pepe, you know, Pepe is letting. I'm not saying to blame Pepe because Eddie Nketiah has missed a chance. Listen, all of these things are micro. We lose as a team. Eddie's missed a chance. There's no midfielder, and then he's on a joke thing. Pepe's let his man go unmarked. Now, I get at Pepe. I think that's Pepe's fault. He's got to be switched on, but it's not his fault alone. We lost this because we were 11 men, not good enough. Going into half time, how are you conceding from a set piece? You haven't learned. You know, all week Everton are about set pieces. We've somehow got ourselves back in the game via a penalty. Logical teams will go, oh, F&L, mate. We got ourselves in it. Let's get in at half time. We're being naive. And then what? We're saying the same thing we said against Spurs and Wolves, in that we huffed and puffed in the second half. We created some chances. Ultimately, we got F all from the game, and that's all that matters, you know. And like you said earlier off air, we got Chelsea on Boxing Day. We've obviously got City on Tuesday. It's not nice. It's not pretty. It's long. The manager might, you know, he might not survive the end of the year if this continues. It's ultimately going to lie with him.
Yeah, agreed. I think when I looked at the run of games in December, I said I'm going to be honest, I expected a lot more points than what we've got so far. And I feel like now, from where we're at right now, going forward, blood, he ain't getting. I don't even see a 3 points coming. I'll be lucky to get one.
Exactly.
In the next
Exactly. Yeah. You'll be lucky. You know, we can't have faith. You know, fans, Arsenal fans, we are a special bunch. You see it all over social media. The fact we'll back the team to the point where we behave deluded, pardon the pun. But the boys aren't giving you nothing. They're not showing you nothing. You know, you can't get behind it. You can't just back it. The players have to set it. You know, if I heard the talk that Arteta said and the players said about we need 3 points, our season's on the line, all of this fighting talk, and then I just looked at the game, what fight did you see? And this tells me you can't fight. This tells me you haven't got it in you. This tells me you're not playing for yourselves. And that scares me, because if you're not playing for yourself, how can you play for fans who are essentially strangers? How can you play for the club? How can you play for a manager where, if we look at it on a cynical thing, some of you are under contract and will probably be here longer than Arteta if this continues? It's nonsense, bro.
And what you're saying there, like we're a reactive team and about the fight. I just want to say, like, on that, Deluded, because I think he was being generous. He said like the first 20 minutes were reactive, but I think the only time we saw the fight and reactiveness was literally the last minute of added time where we had a run of possession, and was that it? Till then, I didn't really see the fight.
That's it. It's just huffing and puffing. And like he said, you know, second half, we're chasing the game. There was a little 10-minute passage where we had 82% possession. Obviously, there was heart and mouth moments throughout the second half. Luis hitting the poles, you know, them little scrambles towards the end with Lacazette, Saka and Martinelli. It's all huffs and puffs. These are all ifs and buts. If we had this, if we did this, I can't deal with that. The facts are we lost. Like, it's another away game they choked, and it's concerning, man. It's concerning. This tells me man can't fight. And if you cannot fight, you need to leave the football club. If you can't fight, you shouldn't be a professional footballer, because this tells me you got no pride in your performance. I'm not naive. I think they care, but you're not showing it. Are you telling me you're training all these hours to be on TV and embarrass yourself like this? You all have families. You know what happens over socials. Some of you know what happens on Match of the Day after and the days to come. You're not playing like you want to avoid this. And when I hear when I hear the manager, and listen, I don't think it's all his fault, but he's telling me about luck. We haven't had luck. There's no effing time for luck. Luck comes when you've been preparing yourself. You can't say we ain't had the luck. I'm hearing Leno's comments. Leno is sounding more like the manager, saying we can't feel sorry for ourselves. I don't want to hear this luck business. Go on the training ground. We heard this guy's the analytical man and he's this, that, and the other. We heard he gives these players homework after games. Where is this homework? What is being done? It's a mockery. That Arsenal's a facade, bro. It's nonsense, man. It's killing me.
This video is brought to you by eToro. Now, you may have seen that eToro sponsor a number of Premier League clubs, and you might be wondering, who are they? Well, eToro is a global investment platform with over 16 million registered users, which offers everything from stocks, currencies and commodities to cryptos like Bitcoin. Now, if you don't have time to invest, eToro is perfect. You can use eToro's CopyTrader feature, copy top performing investors, so when they make a trade, you make the same trade automatically at no additional cost. So if you're looking to start investing and you want to find out more about eToro, then click the link in the description and get on it right now. Robbie here from AFTV. We just got to say a big thank you to everybody who follows us across our various channels. Over 1 million followers on YouTube. Don't forget, you can now also catch us on Reddit. We're on Reddit, so get involved with us on Reddit and also on TikTok. Keep it AFTV, baby, right here.